So I finally planted my 2023 garden. Today's May 17th. I started it last week. I did vertical rows. Last year I did horizontal rows. The year before that there were raised beds when we moved here. And I took those down because I felt like there was a lot of wasted space. And what worked well last year is I did flowers along the fence to attract pollinators and deter pests. Worked really well. Did lots of pretty sunflowers. So I had those seeds for the chickens and I saved seeds to plant. This year, however, I put cardboard underneath the fence edge to help with weed control. And I do that for all of my aisles. It works great, except they do move around a lot. So I got these garden staples to hold them in place. I have really rocky terrain with shale on a mountain, so it's hard to get them in the whole way without bending. But this first row I did peas and green beans, and then I did a whole row of soybeans because it's hard to find them here in Georgia. Then I did a row of tomatoes and then some eggplant and peppers, and I did herbs in between to help with companion planting and save space. And then I did a half a row of corn, 4 of those, and then towards this back half I did squashes and melons, zucchini, and then with 1 row of corn I planted cucumber in between. And then I have some space on this hill left, and then this raised area where I'm going to be planting my pumpkins and gourds for the winter. I still have some covering to do and some weeding, and the chicks are right there, so I just give the weeds to them and they love them. They see me in here, normally they come running. So we'll see how it goes this year. Really late start. I think I did have, so I planted cucumbers and then I went through and planted the corn yesterday. Yep. I got some cucumbers growing already, and I didn't even water them. I was waiting till I was finished planting to water, but it rained pretty good last night. So I'm happy that things came up on their own. It doesn't look pretty, but it's effective. So this year I also took all of the tape off of the boxes. Last year I was like, oh, I'll do it when it starts to peel. Never did. It's a huge mess. So it took longer to get all the tape off the boxes, but I think it'll save me in the long run. Oh, and with the garden stakes too, I think I need to get a metal detector because they rust and they get lost in the dirt, and then the rototiller was kicking them up and bending them. So I put that on my Christmas list, metal detector. I'll keep you posted with what happens with the garden.